Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. It's currently 1:30 in the morning my time. The downtime has ended, and this is the second video on the 12.6 brand new update. So if you could right now, touch that like button for me. Let's go for 15,000. I said that on the last video. If we can get 2 videos to 15K, that's a big night. That's a real big night. I'm excited. There's a lot of news in this one. There's event leaks, there's some teasers, and just a bunch. So stick around for the entire video. You won't want to miss anything. The first thing from HypeX is there was a leaked skin that wasn't in my previous video because the mesh apparently was encrypted. So here's what it looks like. Boom. Honestly, I like this skin probably better than the other 2 new skins that are coming. Once you're done with this video, you can go to my channel and check out my previous one where I went through all the other skins, cosmetics, including the Recon Expert, the rarest skin. It has been in the Fortnite item shop for over 920 days. That is making a return in the next 2 weeks. We don't know exactly when, but before season 3 we assume. But this one's my favorite out of all the new skins, the completely new ones. So I'm a fan, but I thought I should update you on that one as it wasn't in the last video. On top of that here, the Dragicorn glider. We discussed this in a previous video last week. It was disabled because of the animation to kind of get on and off the glider. You could actually make your character move so quickly by spamming the, for me it'd be the space button to redeploy or whatever. You could do it so effectively that you'd be able to move your hitbox. So it was really hard to hit you out of the air. So pros and people were just abusing a bug. And why wouldn't you, right? So they disabled it. Now, with that being said, you will be able to refund it if you do not like the new animation. So they've added a new animation. I believe you have till June 19th to decide if you want to refund this thing, and it won't cost you any refund credits because you basically it's a different product than what you purchased initially. So as always, I'm glad they're doing this, of course. From Fortnite, in the past few updates, they implemented a mushroom buddy. In this update, they have updated and added some files, just as these sound files. We don't have much more info for this feature at the moment. I'm going to show you a quick clip of what he's talking about.
Hiya, friend. Oh.
I gotta be honest, this one's a little creepy. That laugh creeps me out just a little bit too much. We don't know what this thing is, what it means, what it does. I will see. I'm sure it's gonna be some type of feature in the game at some point. I will update you once we know more. Just oh, who knows with this game, right? Who really knows? Okay, let's talk about the event. The Doomsday event, we call it right now. The only reason we call it that is because there's the Doomsday device in the files, right? There's also the hatch that came out in maybe 12.4. That was a while, maybe 12.5. It was a while ago, at least 3 weeks ago. And now we've got this. Some files related to a countdown got added for a fritter and has connections to the agency. So these are the files that he is talking about. And of course, we did see with the new loading screen, I'll show you now, that the agency, Storm the Agency, is going to be happening. So Shadow is going to be storming the Ghost Agency. We knew this was going to occur as the agency does switch to Shadow here. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. And this could be where our live event's taking us, honestly. And I'm starting to picture it now, some type of live battle between the henchmen on either team. I don't know. I'm just kind of going off here, but we'll talk about some things that may lead to that. Of course, the Storm the Agency challenges are what I talked about in the previous video, where you can get 3 free rewards. So this Storm the Agency has a pretty big theme. Now, the something I'll note here is the description of this loading screen that I just showed you is the winds of change are blowing. And Fortnite jumped into it a little bit. The definition, forces that have the power to change things. Used generally to mean change is going to happen, and the winds of change have begun to blow. So, again, I think it just means all the comments here are just saying it's about to hit the fan. Things are about to go down is what basically all this means, and I agree. I cannot wait. I can't stress this enough how excited I am for the live event at the end of this season. Now, there is more stuff that I'll talk about near the end of the video. It's kind of way more detailed and big, but before we get there, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel. You've made it this far. Just over 42% of you guys who are subscribed or who are watching these videos are not subscribed. Why not do so? It's easy. You don't even have to pause the video, and yeah, let's do it. Let's hit some big sub numbers today. I'd appreciate it. And moving on here, HypeX. New gift box got added. Message: the agency thanks you for your hard work this season. You've come a long way, agent. And yeah, we don't know what this will be, but it looks like everybody will be getting some type of free gift. I don't know if it'll be a loading screen. Maybe it'll be a brand new skin. I doubt it. That would be very epic of epic. But yeah, I mean, loading screen, something like that would be my guess. But right now it's a mystery gift for the end of the season. Like I said, Recon Expert is returning to the item shop, and within minutes, it was trending in the United States on Twitter. So people are excited for this thing. I am going to shamelessly self-promote. Make sure to use code TheCampingRusher. Type it in right now. It does reset every 2 weeks. If you don't want to use me, don't let it go to waste. Type in one of the leakers from these videos, HypeX, FireMonkey, Fortnite News Channel, whatever it may be. It's obviously very helpful. Let me know if you are using my code so I could say thank you. We could be getting a Nintendo exclusive skin soon. A new cosmetic source was added with 12.6. Cosmetics, source, platform, Nintendo. So I'm sure this would come with the Nintendo Switch. You'd have to own a Nintendo Switch, and you would get this skin. I assume. I don't know if there'll be something within the Switch that you'll have to purchase. Someone mentioned for Switch Online. And one thing to note, because I'm reading through the comments here, is and something I knew too, but this just reminded me, is Switches are very hard to find right now, right? Ever since the virus and everything, I believe Switches have been out of stock in a lot of places because everyone's at home and wanting to play, get their Nintendo fix, which is super understandable. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. I'll update you once we know more. Is it going to be based on one of their popular franchises? I think that'd be a great way to do it. I'm talking a Mario skin. I know Splatoon people have talked about, Animal Crossing. Yeah, there's just a lot of ways they could take this thing. So I can't wait to see a picture of what it'll look like. Take your guesses down in the comment section below. What do you think this Nintendo Switch skin, or Nintendo exclusive skin, I should say, is going to be like? I want to hear it. Vast Blast here. 2 new icons were added, labeled Seasickness and High Tide. This most likely hints towards Season 3 being water-themed and flooded. So a couple more little teasers that are starting to point. This isn't just all that was added, because that continues to point towards the theme for next season. Fort Tory here. He does preface it with possible event spoilers. It's 2 little effects that could happen in the event. So if you don't want to hear these, I got one more bit of news. Maybe skip ahead about 30 seconds here. I'm going to say it right now. Event special water exit, event special water impact. And these are gameplay tags that could be related to the event. It's not 100% confirmed. So again, kind of what we assume, what we think we already know. There's going to be some type of water impact, water theme happening during the live event, and I think this just confirms it even more. It's getting me more and more excited, man. Everything we read. And the final thing I got for you here is from Fort Tory. A set of challenge strings also got added, related to a quest for a traveler. We only got these strings to work with at the moment, and there's a picture there. So the traveler, to me and to a lot of the comments here, sounds like one of the 7, right? We've got the visitor, we've got the scientist, and now maybe we've got the traveler as another one, because we have only had, I believe, 3 of them revealed, right? Paradigm, I believe, is the other one. So we know 3, and then yeah, traveler could be. We don't know. It just is all we know so far. Hopefully we get some image of it soon and how it's going to work, how it's going to play into the storyline. Again, just excited. I think I've said that a lot, but it's true. I don't know. I can't come up with anything else, man. That's all I got. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to touch that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for sticking around for the entire video. You guys help these videos do well with the YouTube algorithm. YouTube loves to see you sticking around. So thank you. Code the Camping Rusher. If you could, have a good day, night, whatever it is. I'm going to get this edited and get some sleep. Talk soon. Goodbye.